Hey everybody! So I just got back from my trip to New York for the Love Squad workout that I was running, and it made me think that I should give some tips on, workout equipment that's really easy to travel with, because traveling to New York, I wasn't staying in a hotel, I wasn't in an area that I was familiar with, so I made sure to bring some stuff that would allow me to get my workout done in the living room or the hallway, wherever I could of the area that I was, or the place that I was staying. So I'm going to show you all of those things that are just really easy to travel with. They don't take up a lot of space, they're not super heavy, and they allow you to, add some resistance to your workout, allow you to have variety in your workouts besides just body weight or running and things like that. So here we go. One thing that's super important before the resistance training, I have this yoga towel. Now, it's just a long towel thing, nothing special about it really besides that it's pretty. So I recommend bringing some sort of lightweight small towel or something, just so that if you're doing some kind of push-up or plank or something where you're on the ground, you have a little barrier between you and some unknown hotel room floor or wherever you may be doing this workout. So I like to pack either a little hand towel, an oversized hand towel, or that really light small yoga mat thing, yoga towel thing, because it really is nice to not be like, what the heck am I putting my face on right now, or what is my head laying on when you're doing abs. Just the level of comfort, right? You're not gonna have gum in your hair when you get up from your crunches. So that being said, here's a few of the things that I really like to bring when I'm traveling so that I can get my workout in. When I want to do my Get Fit Guide and things like that, and modify them. They're all kind of tangled because they were just packed. I got back from the airport an hour ago. So this is a resistance band. Actually, a lot of the stuff I'm going to show you is resistance bands, but these types are the kind that are not connected on the end and they have handles. So these are great for upper body movements. You kind of step on one end of the band and you can do curls, you can curl to press, you can do all kinds of stuff here. If you loop the band and make it tight, you can row for some added resistance. It's just really versatile and a really awesome piece of equipment. And you can even put it around, I've put these around lamp posts and things and done rows that way and just done all kinds of stuff. You just get creative, you have this resistance, you can even use them with squats if you want to here. You can have the resistance, and so when you're coming up, you're going to be pulling against the band's resistance. So these are great. They're probably, I think it just depends on how high quality you go, but you can get some on Amazon or any sports store and things like that, and they're not insanely expensive, which is good, right? It's not like buying dumbbells where pound for pound you're gonna pay $1 per pound or more, and it's I can't invest in hundreds of pounds of dumbbells. So resistance bands right here, also sometimes called resistance tubing. Another one that's great, and these kind of things, you can just find these at TJ Maxx and Marshall's or sports stores or online. They're everywhere. But this is another kind of band thing, and I'm flicking stuff, but it's just a really stretchy kind of band. It's not looped, so which makes this great because you can do all kinds of things with it. I think this came in a pack, 3 different resistances, low, medium, and high for I think $9.99. So you really can get some great stuff for pretty inexpensive, so you can do a variety of things because you can tie these. So sometimes, and I'm not going to tie this one, but sometimes I will tie these around my legs, and so then you can use them for things to target your glutes and stuff like that. So they're really great that way. And if you want to keep it open like this, you can target your upper body really well, especially if you want to do some, pulls, and you can pull upwards to kind of get different areas of your upper body. You can do all kinds of stuff here. I'm thinking of maybe making some exercises for bands, but you can even do upright rows with these kind of things. It's just a really versatile, nice piece of equipment that's very inexpensive. And look at this stuff. It almost goes sheer when you stretch it because this is the lightest resistance. But in your suitcase, if you're flying, it takes up no space. It's smaller than my face when I smush it up. So this is a really great piece of equipment to have when you're traveling. You can still target those glutes, work the upper body, use it for extra resistance on your squats and things like that. So here is another band. And like I said, you can buy these 3 different resistances for $10 at Marshall's, TJ Maxx. Probably online too. I know I see a lot of this stuff on Amazon all the time. I'm gonna get hot in this jacket, but here we go. We're going to another band. So most of this video is bands that I travel with because they're so easy to smush up, very lightweight. And which ones you get or which ones you invest in, it's just gonna depend kind of on what you like to do, you know? So this is a fully looped band. It's a lot heavier resistance because I can barely kind of stretch it and pull it apart. So you can also do all kinds of stuff with this. I've looped this around basketball goals and light posts and done rows and things like that. You can again kind of loop it for extra resistance and do all the same stuff that you would do with that red band I showed at first. You can also then kind of squat with this one. And you know, you're gonna have to pull it over your head. So however you're gonna make that easy, you can kind of add the resistance here and step into it. Take your squat, and you know it's gonna of course give you that resistance on the way back up with your squat here. So you can do all kinds of stuff with this, upper body, lower body, lots of things. And again, when you're traveling and you're trying to pack light, it really smushes up into a nice thing. So this, I honestly, probably gonna have to write it under the video and look what you would have to Google or search for this. I just always called it a band, but I'm sure there's a more technical name. So these are like the bands that you would use maybe in a CrossFit gym if you've been. They put them on the pull-up bars that you can put your knee in for a little extra help. Like that's the kind of band that this is. Very thick, very strong, very versatile. So there you go. There's that. And then one last band. I don't know if I'm still on the camera over here. Probably am. This is like a thicker cloth band. So pretty much this is going to be just like any of those bands that you buy in a pack of a few, that's those rubbery, plasticky, thin, super stretchy bands. This is just a way higher resistance. This is a slingshot. But yeah, you don't have to invest in this one. It's a little more expensive, should last a little longer, please. I snapped all three of my like rubbery ones. And yeah, but those rubbery ones are a great investment too, I think. I mean, they lasted me probably a year and a half or so, and I paid, I think, $10 for 3. So they were super versatile. But with this, I really mainly use this to target my glutes more in lower body workouts. You put it around either below your knees or above your knees, never on your knees. And I mean, you can do all those kind of kicks, kickbacks. You can do lots of quadruped movements, like fire hydrants and stuff with it on. A little less versatile maybe than the other ones I've shown you so far, but nonetheless, very great, very easy to travel with. So this is a slingshot. It's just a loop band. I do believe you can just look for looped resistance bands and stuff like that will come up. Probably more so the ones made more like of this material, which are great. I just happened to use mine a lot and snapped them after about a year and a half. But $10 for a year and a half of stuff and use, I think is probably not the worst thing I've ever done money-wise, right? And so these last two things are going to be more geared towards recovery. So if I know that I'm probably going to need some extra recovery, like this trip, I knew I was probably going to do some stuff that I'm not used to doing. Like I took Allie's Peloton class, and I took another CrossFit class, and I haven't done CrossFit in a while, and I did them in the same day. So I was like, okay, I'm probably going to want to, I can't bring my foam roller, so let me bring the stick. And this is just one of those sticks that has kind of the foam roll type material on it, like the actual harder foam, and you can roll your body out with it. Generally, when you're sitting is probably better. I'm not going to sit though. So you can roll all over your lower body. So yes, and it's very easy to travel with. It's not a foam roller. It doesn't take up a bunch of space, but it is very useful for recovery and soreness. And you know, just like our foam roller, when you're rolling, you're helping that blood flow come to the muscle, helping it recover faster. And the last thing I really like to take, I have a boost ball, just because working with Adidas, I was very lucky and got a little boost ball. So I put it up on the wall and I can roll out my back because I get super tight in my upper back. It's kind of where I hold my stress. If I'm stressed and things like that, I get kind of tense. So this is super great. You can use it for your glutes, your all over, kind of like a baby little foam roller. It's going to be a little different because it's probably going to hurt a bit more because it's very targeted. But if you have a lot of areas that need worked out, The word's not coming to me right now. It should. But little tense spots, knots in your back and things like that. These are great, traveling or not, but they're also very easy to pack. I just threw it in my carry-on, my book bag. Also, alternatively, like a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball or something like that, it's about that size and it works about the same way. Lacrosse balls are going to be a little harder, so you're going to feel it a bit more. You might have to ease up the pressure a bit. But yes, that is wonderful. And I was super excited to make this video and share these things because I get excited about workout equipment. I'm a weirdo. But these things are all really great. All types of bands are amazing to travel with. I know when you're traveling, it's really easy to kind of fall off track and be like, well, I can't get into my normal routine, so I'm just not going to do anything. But these things make it easier. They make it easier to just, be like, well, I brought this, I might as well use it. And to really feel like you can get the kind of workout in that you want, rather than being like, well, I don't have anything, I guess I'll just go for a jog or something. Not that that's bad. Jogging and running and intervals, big part of my workouts and stuff. Every week I do them, but it's nice to, not be doing that every day if you're gone for a week, right? And yeah, that's it. I just wanted to make this video really quick while I still had all that stuff right in front of me before it's scattered around my apartment and I lost, it to the mess that I make. But I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely leave any questions below. Maybe I'll make a follow-up part 2 video soon of kind of more stuff that you could do with them. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. And yeah, I'm glad to be back. I know I missed all last week because I was on my one vacation for the summer with my whole week of family. It's like a family reunion on my dad's side, which was really fun. But I didn't get to vlog and blog and YouTube videos, so I am back. Woo! And I'm excited for it. And yeah. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.